back again, and today is day 9 of Vlogmas. Yes, day 9 of Vlogmas. And this video is a very anticipated video, at least for me, because it's been a while since I've been wanting to upload this video for a while now, since I went to the annual FairyTailes pin event, which was back in August. And I know I should have done this a while ago, but you know, better late than never, right guys? So I have, oops, my ears are falling out. I have a bag full of goodies from the event. So we're gonna start with my FairyTailes magic band, which is exclusive to the FairyTailes event. Give you a closer look at what the box looks like. I love how they went all out for matching and everything. Here's the side. And then on this side it says Authentic Official Pin Trading 2019 Disney Parks. And on the inside we have the band. And it's in a beautiful, like, aquamarine blue. I'll take it out for you guys to take a closer look. This is limited edition, which if you're a pin connoisseur or a pin collector, or even just a magic band collector, this is something you would want. And I love the fact that they put some pretty famous Disney characters on the magic band. So right here we have Figaro, my favorite cat, looking cute, and then we have the logo FairyTailes with Pluto, probably Disney World's famous dog. And on this side we have Cleo going up here, and then we have Iago and Pascal, as well as Cleo. No, I'm sorry, not Cleo. As well as Pua. Sorry, I'm thinking of... Yes, it was Pua. So, I'm really happy I got this. This retailed for $34.99, but I got a discount from ordering it, as well as being an annual pass holder. So, I don't exactly remember how much it was, but I was lucky enough to get this. So, the next thing I'm going to show you guys is actually something really quick. I know you probably just want to see the pins, but I figured if you guys are planning to go to the Disney Annual Pin Event 2020, you guys might want to see what you would have to wear to get in. Now, this is what they gave us. This isn't just a pass, it also has the time and the little pin trading tabs on the side. As you can see, I used up all my pin trading tabs. And the signatures here are all from the artists for the pins that I'm going to show you. And on the back, this is the agenda we had. And if you don't know yet, next year's, my goodness, pretty soon it's going to be this year. Next year's pin event is actually celebrating 20 years of the annual pin event. So, I believe they said that there's going to be a combination of all the characters. I mean, I can't wait to see what they do, because they had an outline of all the pin events. And I do hope that they bring back some of the old designs from previous ones, because this is the Disney FairyTailes event is the first one I've ever been to. So I am planning to go to the next one in 2020, next August. So hopefully I can get the ticket for that, because whew, you have to be on top of it. You have to be like refreshing every few seconds when the tickets went on sale. And I did want to get I got the basic one. I forgot what it was called, but I wanted to get the Best in Show one. That was an extra $100, just because they got they got an extra exclusive pin set. But I mean, I didn't really see anything in there to begin with that was so special, so it didn't really matter. And let's move on, because I'm talking too much and I should be showing you guys the pins I have. Now, as for, I did get, I believe, the max amount of mystery pins, and I'll show you guys in a separate video, because I recorded that on my iPhone, and I'll show you guys that one in a separate video so you guys can see that. But I'm going to show you guys the pins that I pre-ordered. So the first pin I'm going to show you guys is this adorable LE pin that has Nana, and she's chained to her doghouse. If you guys remember the Peter Pan movie, she got chained to the doghouse. And I'll take this, I'll open this so you guys can see, get a closer look. It's so beautiful. I didn't even realize they had an actual chain connecting them. But if you guys can see, it has each pin, which is 2 separate pins. They each have a pin post on the back, and it was retailed for $19.99. I am very happy I got this, because I think Nana is so precious. And this was, I don't remember what the LE size was for this. Let's see. Doesn't say on Nana. Maybe it says it on the doghouse. Let's see. Oh, it does. It says limited edition of 750. So that's a relatively low size. And I am very happy I was able to grab this. I love it. And that wasn't the only pin that had an attachment. I was able to also grab this other pin, which was Jock. And you can see this little rope here, and that's little Tramp from when he was a baby, a puppy. I'm sorry, a puppy. And Jacques has 2 pin posts, while Tramp has 1 on the back. I think they did an adorable job on this, and I love the backer card as well. And let's see what the size is. I'm not sure if they're all LE 750 or not. Yes, this one is also LE 750. I'm sure if you guys have seen Lady and the Tramp, or if you haven't, you can watch it on Disney Plus. But if you have, you'll remember this at the end of the movie. It's Christmas time and all the puppies are there, and I just love it. I have such a soft spot for dogs. So the next one I have is actually this one was actually a pin where you had 3 options that they would randomly put in your pin. It has the FairyTailes logo, but they would put either Cleo, Iago, or Pascal in the FairyTailes logo. I didn't really care which one. Pascal, though, that one was like so popular because they also had an overflow. When you got there, you could buy extra pins. That one sold out within minutes because you could choose which one you got. But when you pre-ordered it, it was a mystery. So the one I received, no, this isn't the one I received. This is the one I actually bought at the pin event. This one has the Disney FairyTales logo, and it has Cleo on it. And she looks so precious. It's a 2 pin post backing, And I believe you can even take Cleo off it. Yes, I believe you can. It's really stuck though. Yes. So as you can see, she can come right off if you want her to. So this is pretty unique, I have to say. And this was an LE of $1,200. So pretty, not too bad of size for an LE pin. Pretty big, not too bad. I do like the fact that you can change out the character. Although, if you don't have all the other characters, I don't see the point, but that's just me. So the next pin I got was actually the one that I received in my bag originally. The other one was the one I bought. I guess Cleo wasn't popular, or at least not as popular as Iago and Pascal. But the one I received when I pre-ordered it was the one with Iago. And I love Iago. He is hilarious because he's kind of like that in between a villain and a hero. And he's hilarious while he's doing it. And I already showed you guys what it was like. But I forgot to mention there's a little rubber element right here with the little paw. I hope you guys can see it. It's a rubber element right here. And it's exactly the same thing. You can take Iago off if you want. And it's just the logo. So I got that one in my pre-order. So the next one that I got, I think the pin with Cleo was the only one I bought at the actual event. The rest of them are the ones I pre-ordered because I was scared that they were gonna run out. So the next one that I got was actually Lucifer. Lucifer the cat from Cinderella. As you can see, and he has a movable element where you see the little cup, it can go up and you will see, I believe yep, it's Gus. Let's show you a closer look. There's Gus right there and it moves. And it is an LE pin. I believe it's only exclusive to the pin event. And it's an LE of $750, which is a pretty small size compared to the rest of the pins. But I'm really happy I got this because I loved Lucifer. The next couple pins I got, let's see. I got quite a few extra pins. So the next pin I got, I was very happy that I was able to grab this, and I was surprised that they actually had this pin because this movie is not very popular. I mean, I guess I would say it's underrated, but it's the Oliver and Company LE pin, which has a pin on pin, which little Oliver the cat is the pin that's on pin. Does that make sense? The pin on pin. Yeah, it's a pin on pin, which Oliver the character is. And this movie, I know it's not popular, but I just love the characters and the music. I thought it was a great movie. And I love the fact the little kitten is the pin on pin, and they have all the dogs on there. It's so cute. I'm so happy I was able to grab this. And it's a pretty big size. It's, I believe, what you would consider a medium size. And this is a smaller LE size, it's about LE 500. So you can see it's almost the size of the palm of my hand. And it has 2 pin posts, so you can tell it's pretty big. And I just love it. I can't wait to put this on my boards. I'm creating a separate board for my cats and dogs because they need to be separate from all the other pins. Or I'll just keep this as my annual pin event pins. Who knows? The next pin is also, in my opinion, an underrated movie. But it's also one of the movies that I cried when I first saw it. Well, actually, I cry every time I see it, but this is the Fox and the Hound pin with Todd and Copper. As you can see, both their heads are sticking out, so you can move them. They're like, how would you call it? Boomerang? I don't know what they're called, but you can see from the side. And I love this movie. This movie is so underrated. It really is. And the LE size for this is, sorry, the light, 750. Now, I was able to talk to, for like a few minutes, I was able to talk to the creator of this pin, and they agreed with me. Fox and the Hound is very underrated, and they don't get as much love as other movies do. And I was telling him, they should do more pins for Oliver and Company, because that's a great movie. And he agreed with me, so I don't know if he was just, trying to appease me, but I think he did honestly agree with me. Now this next pin, which I'm just picking pins at random. This is the exclusive pass holder pin. You could only get if you were a pass holder. It's an LE pin, of course. All of these I believe are LE pins. And it's exclusive for pass holders. It has Walt Disney with a dog. I don't think this was his dog, or I don't know whose dog that is, but as you can see around the frame are different animals. It has Pongo, it has all these different animal characters on there, and I just loved it. It's so beautiful. It has Pongo, has Lady, has Pluto. It has Bruno, which is a rare dog character to find on here too. It has Diablo, Lucifer. It has Figaro. There's a lot of characters on here you don't see very often outside of their movie. And it's an LE of 1000. It's an LE of 1000. And I love the backing. It's matching the frame on the back, which is like a gold coppery color. It's more coppery, I believe. So, and it only has 1 pin post. I'm very glad I grabbed that. Although, from what I saw, it wasn't very popular. When I went there, there was still a bunch left over, so who knows? Who knows? The next pin I have is a pretty popular characters on it. It is the Aristocats pin, and the little kittens are the pin-on-pin portion, while O'Malley and the Duchess are in back. It's rare to see all 3 cats and the little kittens together, and it's rare to see O'Malley as it is. I don't know why there's not more pins about O'Malley, because he was one of the main characters, but hey. I loved this pin when I saw it, and I knew I had to grab it. And the LE size for this, which this is just as big as the Oliver and Company pin, as you can see big as my palm of my hand. The LE size for this is actually 500 as well. And it's pretty low size. I'm really happy I was able to grab this. Alright. I believe I only have 2 more pins left from the FairyTailes event, besides the mystery pin packs. So the next pin I got was another logo pin, but it had my favorite kitty, Figaro, and it also had Pluto on there as well. And it's a pretty small pin, but you know, it's very precious. I know I have a lot of, I think I got basically all the pins that had FairyTail logo on it because I wanted, you know, to make sure I had proof that I went, because I really enjoyed this event and I wanted to always remember it. And the LE size for this is 1250. As you guys can see, it's pretty small. And I don't believe it doesn't have any extras like rubber or pin on pin, but it is a very beautiful pin and I enjoyed it quite a lot. And the last one, I believe, from the event was something I definitely wanted to get as well, and I fell in love with. And I'm sure if you've seen the posters for this event, you'll know what it is. It is the FairyTailes poster pin that has been all over the place, that was all over the place last year. It has the Tramp, it has Pete the Dragon, it has, oh, I think O'Malley and Iago, and it is the poster pin. And it is very beautiful. The LE size for this is 750, and it's a pretty big pin. I loved it. It feels like it's like marbling on this pin as well. And it has 2 pin posts on the back. So I believe that's all the pins I got, but I'm going to check my bag just to make sure. Oh, I was wrong. I had 2 more pins. Can't believe I forgot about these. So this next pin is the same size as the Oliver and Company and the Aristocrats pin, but it has probably the most famous dogs aside from Lady and the Tramp. It has the 101 Dalmatians pin, and the little puppies are the pin on pin, and there's Pongo and Perdita, and they're all looking very happy. I guess Cruella is not around. And I believe this is going to be another one that says LE 1000. So, no, I'm sorry. I stand corrected. It's actually LE 500, not 5000. 500. And it's a very big size. So, I'm very happy with this. Alright. So, we are officially going to be on our last pin of the FairyTailes event. And this one, I have a real soft spot for this cat. I told you throughout the whole video that Figaro is my favorite cat because he looks so much like my cat Oreo. And I'm growing really attached to Cleo just because she's been all over the place here, but this is the pin. There's Figaro and Cleo, and you can see right here, it makes it look like an actual glass for Cleo to swim around in because of her bowl. And it's very beautiful. And the LE size for this is 750. So I'm really happy to get this as well. So I was able to get other pins, but it wasn't for the event. It was actually in the parks when the event was happening. But I'll show you guys that in another video because I have a feeling this video is going to be very long. So I'll show you guys that in another video. But before we go, we have to open our advent calendar right here. And let me move over. We're going to be on day 9, which is right here in the middle of Olaf's body. And let's see what character's in there. The character is Olaf again, and he's waving. Well, that's a very nice surprise since this advent calendar is mostly Olaf. So, I hope you guys like this this pin haul. Sorry, I was about to say unbagging, but this pin haul from the 2019 FairyTailes annual pin event. I am glad I'm finally able to get it to you guys so you guys can see all the different pins. And if you do like this video, don't forget to like. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.